Hey Luisa, how are you? How's everything?
I'm pretty good actually. What about you?
Everything good? Thanks for asking. Okay, Luisa, welcome to this new episode of the Climate Beat. Are you ready for this?
For sure. Let's start.
Okay, Luisa, first of all, I need to ask you how much you know about the SDGs.
Okay. Actually, I know that the Sustainable Development Goals, which were established by the United Nations in 2015 as part of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, are stood for by SDGs. Also, the SDGs are a blueprint for a better and more sustainable future for all, and they aim to address global changes such as poverty, inequality, climate change, and environmental degradation.
Yes, that's perfect. In addition to that, each goal has specific targets and indicators to measure progress towards achieving them. And they are interconnected and integrated in order to promote sustainable development in a holistic manner. Some of the sustainable development goals are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequality, sustainable cities and communities. But in this episode, we'll be highlighting the significance of SDG number 14, Life Below Water. Many people tend to underestimate the impact of life below water, assuming that it does not significantly affect the planet's development. However, this goal is utmost importance as the ocean and its resources play a crucial role in maintaining the health and well-being of both humanity and the planet at large. But before to continue, remember to visit the Agenda del Mar page, agendadelmar.com, to keep up to date with everything that happens at the bottom of the ocean and participate in all the plans they have for you. Conditions and restrictions apply. So, Luisa, could you tell us how much you know about the SDG number 14, Life Below Water?
Yes, for sure. Life Below Water is one of the 70 Sustainable Development Goals to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Its targets include reducing marine pollution, protecting marine ecosystems, promoting sustainable fishing practices, reducing ocean acidification, and increasing the coverage of marine protected areas. The fact is that the ocean is a crucial resource for humanity, providing food, livelihoods, and important ecosystem service. And SDG 14 recognizes the need to manage and protect the ocean and its resources to ensure a sustainable future for both humans and the planet.
Yes, actually it is. And also, before the creation of the SDG 14, there was a lack of comprehensive global targets and action plans to address the multiple threats to marine ecosystems, including overfishing, pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction. The oceans were not considered a priority area for sustainable development, and conservation efforts were fragmented and uncoordinated.
Yeah, and thanks to all those issues, the purpose of SDG 14 is to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. SDG 14 also recognizes the critical role of oceans in supporting life on Earth, regulating the climate, and providing food, livelihoods, and cultural values for millions of people. The goal aims to address the multiple challenges facing marine ecosystems, including overfishing, pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction, and to promote the conservation and restoration of marine biodiversity and ecosystems. SDG 14 provides a framework for coordinated global action to ensure that the oceans and seas are managed by sustainably and their benefits are shared equitably among present and future generations. But Hilary, have you heard about the global progress of this SDG?
Yes, of course. I have heard that in 2022, significant progress towards achieving Sustainable Development Goal 14 was made. Some of the progress includes the creation of new marine conservation zones, commitments to reduce plastic pollution, efforts to improve sustainable fishing practices and increased awareness campaigns. However, there is still much more that needs to be done to address the threats posed by climate change, overfishing, pollution, and other human activities. Continued efforts and collaboration in the international and national and individual levels are crucial to achieve SDG 14 and ensure the long term health and sustainability of our oceans and marine resources.
Wow, that's wonderful! In fact, here in Colombia, there has been a lot of progress related to this SDG. As you know, Colombia is a country with extensive coastlines and a rich marine biodiversity, making SDG 14 a crucial goal for the country. In recent years, the Colombian government has taken significant steps towards achieving this goal.
Of course, I was reading about that. Something that really caught my attention was that in 2022, two new marine protected areas, the Santuario de Fauna y Flora Mapelo and the Archipiélago de San Bernardo National Natural Park, were created by Colombia. These areas protect important marine habitats and biodiversity, including coral reef, sea turtles, and whale sharks. On the other hand, Colombia has been working to promote sustainable fisheries through measures such as the implementation of a fisheries management plan for the Caribbean Sea and the establishment of marine reserves. In 2022, also, the Colombian government continued to work towards the sustainable management of fisheries and to reduce the impact of illegal fishing.
Yeah, that's amazing, right? Also, the Colombian government has been taking measures to reduce plastic pollution in the oceans, such as the implementation of a national strategy for the reduction of plastic waste. In 2022, the government continued its efforts to reduce plastic pollution, including the launch of a campaign to reduce a single-use plastic.
Yes, I heard about a program related to reducing plastic pollution in the sea. The Marine Plastic Pollution Reduction Program in Colombia is a national initiative launched by the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development to address plastic pollution in the country's coastal and marine ecosystems. The program also works with local communities and businesses to promote sustainable practices and reduce plastic waste. Additionally, the program conducts research and monitoring to better understand the sources and impacts of plastic pollution on Colombia's coastals and marine ecosystems.
I also heard about that program, and in fact, the Marine Plastic Pollution Reduction Program in Colombia has several key purposes. First and foremost, it aims to reduce the amount of plastic waste that enters Colombian coastal and marine ecosystems. This is achieved by promoting sustainable waste management practices and reducing the use of single-use plastics. The program also seeks to protect marine wildlife and ecosystems by minimizing the impacts of plastic pollution. In addition, it aims to promote sustainable practices and behaviors among communities and businesses and to develop policies and regulations to support these practices. Finally, the program includes public awareness campaigns to educate Colombians about the importance of protecting the oceans and the impacts of plastic pollution. Overall, the urgent need to address this issue of plastic pollution and protect the ocean and its ecosystem for future generations is reflected in the objectives of the program.
Okay, wow, all this was a huge spoonful of information. I really love having this kind of conversation. But okay, guys, to summarize the issues of climate change and its impact on our planet's ecosystem and resources is a matter of urgent global concern. It is heartening to see countries like Colombia taking concrete steps towards achieving SDG 14 and ensuring the sustainability of our oceans and marine resources. However, it is clear that there is still much more work to be done, and every individual, community, and nation must play their part in addressing the challenges facing our planet. It is crucial that we continue to raise awareness, promote sustainable practices, and advocate for policies and regulations that support the conservation and restoration of our planet's ecosystems. By working together, we can build a more resilient and sustainable future for both humans and the planet.
But also, there are many actions that we can take to contribute to conservation and sustainable use of oceans, seas, and marine resources. Some examples include reducing our use of single-use plastics, supporting sustainable fisheries and seafood, conserving water and energy, and advocating for policies that protect marine biodiversity and ecosystems. We can also support initiatives such as marine protected areas and programs that aim to reduce plastic pollution in the oceans. By taking these actions, we can help to ensure the health and sustainability of our oceans and the many benefits they provide for both humans and planet. So let's take action to protect life below water and contribute to achieving SDG 14, life below water.
Well, Lisa, thank you so much for bringing us such interesting information today. And I really hope you have enjoyed this episode as much as I did. And also, thank you guys for being here and listening every week. See you in the next episode of the Climate Beat. Take care.